Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Welcome back to Fallout 4 Zero to Hero using the Nomad mod list combined with the amazing, the incredible SKK Stalker, SKK Tarkov mod list. Now, I have 3 bullets and 1 knife. Okay, we're going to go real slow. Our direction back to our base is this way, I think. Approximately this way somewhere. Where are we right now? Maybe it's this way. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's west. Okay. So we are back in the mix with Ahab. Here he is. Looks a little bit worse for weather. Worse for weather? Is that how you say that? Worse for wear, doesn't he? Please, ladies and gentlemen, do check the links in the description if you would like to know how to get your hands. That is a death claw. How to get your claws on this, well, mod list and mod. The Tarkov mod. And please do consider showing SKK a little bit of love over on the Nexus. So I have a little bit of news for you. You may know this already if you've seen some of my other videos. I've briefly mentioned it in other places. SKK, the master magician who has put this Tarkov mod together. He had big plans for the Tarkov mod, and he has been considering making use of his, well, extreme skill set. By the way, he's responsible for the Commonwealth of Decay mod, which was used in Ground Zero Survivalist update to give, well, to turn the whole Commonwealth into a zombie apocalypse and create a very lethal infection. That's just one example of his wizardry. He has confided in me the fact that he was considering evolving this Tarkov mod to become something similar to that, and wanting to, well, essentially transform the Commonwealth into a proper Tarkov type experience. And unfortunately, when he released the mod, it didn't get that much attention. Not that many people downloaded it. He certainly didn't get a lot of support behind it, so he kind of shelved the idea. Now, if I had to bring up the name of one modder in the entire community of Fallout 4 modders, there's a few, don't get me wrong, there's a few, absolutely there's a few. But SKK is by far one of the most experienced and reliable. Particularly the way that he makes his mods is extremely clean and extremely stable. I think basically every single one of his mods can be put into a game, pulled out of a game, at will, on demand, and that's extremely rare for mods, for you to be able to just put them in and pull them out whenever you want. Put them into any game, and then take them out. Anyway, I've got sidetracked a little bit, but what I'm saying is, I'm on a little bit of a campaign at the moment to try to introduce people to this idea that, you know, if you like this kind of gameplay with the Tarkov mod, you like the tactical combat. The tactical combat comes from other mods, obviously. But SKK is willing to and wants to evolve this. But he said, you know, it's not really wise to do it if people aren't really going to want to play it. So, you know, if you potentially would be interested in seeing what wizardry he would perform on this mod, what kind of overhaul it would become, again, please do consider heading over to his Nexus page and, yeah, just showing him a little bit of support, letting him know how much he'd like to see it. Alright, that's that out of the way, because I would love to see it. I would absolutely love to see it. Love to see what he would do. Okay. Now, I figure we need to go west, but I don't know. I really don't know where we are. Wait, I know that place, but where is it? Where is it on the map? Far east, is it? I don't know, let's just keep moving by. Desolate, isn't it? Desolate landscape. So our key, obviously, is, well, to try not to die here. Was I given a raid time? A raid time thing? I was. Let me get this favorited to 0, I think, is what I've been using it. Okay, 55 minutes. That's good. Oh my goodness me. I don't want to waste my 3 bullets on that thing because it's not going to give us any loot. I really can't tell where we are here, you know. I could be going the wrong way. Okay, I've got enemies across the way there. Okay, let's just try and let some of this combat play out a bit. Got a Deathclaw over there. Yeah, I think we've been spotted. There'll be a lot of loot here for us if we can... We're in trouble. Big trouble. That thing scared the crap out of me, guys. Followed me, didn't it? Nothing we can do here. Nothing at all. We've got stim packs. I've got to hope that that light bleed. Where is it here? Bleeding lightly. I've got to hope that that wears off. Which it probably won't. Or, yeah, hope that there's a bandage of some sort in here or a stim pack.
Don't think I can pick this.
This game mode is absolutely brutal. Alright, we're heading out. All we've got here is this 10mm pistol with 3 bullets. Let's hope for a better spawn. Wasteland Iguana. I think that's a like a friendly animal. That little kind of, it's almost like a purring, you know, like how cats purr. Yeah. I mean, whoa, that thing is massive. Is it? Is that? Oh my goodness me. Well, I feel sorry for that little cute animal, but at least it wasn't us. Gotta be careful, that thing will probably come back. This world is just brutal, isn't it? Oh my god. Absolutely mental. This whole experience is just mental. The problem is, we need loot to be able to progress. Okay, we've got a Molotov there, so that's something. Oh wow, okay. I'll take that. Now, we do have a few guns back at our base.
Out of bobby pins.
Don't
have any bobby pins.
Can't shoot these. Well, I don't have any explosives. Yeah, we need loot, and loot as in weapons, or rather ammo. We've got a few guns at our base, we just don't have a lot of ammo. Oh dear me. That was a ghoul, wasn't it? I feel like I'd rather be up there right now, if possible. Let's see if we can get a bit of a bird's eye view of what's going on here. Game looks incredible. Here we go. Okay, we've got multiple enemies here. Shit. Okay, so I've got a few more bullets. Alright, potentially we can make something of this here. But this is really dangerous. Shit, we got shot. Oh my god. Get him. Let the ghouls get him. Although then they'll come for us, right? Somebody's dead. Well, we hit him. Nope, that's an exploder. Oh my god, that exploder is so fast. Imagine this experience. It was perfect. What the fucking Jesus? Oh, sorry, I started swearing again. I'm trying not to swear. I will get there. I will get there. Just be patient with me, alright? Now, where were those gunshots earlier? Over there? Somebody's shooting at me. Where are those shots coming from? I can't tell if they're coming from down here or over there. Over there, right? I've got sounds coming from everywhere here right now. That's coming from there. But there's a spitter here somewhere too. Deadly, deadly universe. Here we go. Oh. She just dropped dead. Okay, can we get to safety here or not? No loot. Have I got no shit? Oh, did I? I didn't actually equip my armor. Wow, I didn't actually equip my armor. Okay, so we picked up a little bit here. Urban Wanderer outfit and some a pack Jaguar helmet. What else did we get? A pipe pistol. Well, it's better than nothing, for sure. Most importantly, we picked up a bandage. It can save us from a light bleed. Let's have some dirty water, because, you know, a technical document. What's that? What does that do? Oh! What just happened? Why did that thing just spawn like that? It's an armoured zombie. What do I do? What do I do? Do I kill it? I mean, I could, but is it a waste of bullets? It's armoured. I might leave that. Ooh, you son of a... Damn it. Well, we got a bandage. Oh. Would have been better off fighting it with a knife. Oh my goodness me. Can you imagine a Tarkov style mod for Stalker Anomaly? I think I want to ask SKK if he could make that. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be amazing? We are seriously under fire. Nothing I can do about this. I mean, potentially there is headshots kill, you know, so one headshot would take out these super mutants. He's following us as well, so we've got to. Do we have to fight or do we run? It's tricky, isn't it? I think we might have to fight here, you know. Stuck in a tree. Fiddler's Green. Isn't this place full of ghouls? Well, I guess we're about to find out. Yeah, it is too. Oh God. What have I done? What have I done, guys? Okay, we seem to have gotten away with this somehow. Yeah, I think we've gotten away with that part of it anyway. We don't really have that much gear at the moment, but at the end of the day, it's ammo, isn't it? There's an iguana there. They're safe, aren't they? Okay, what's going on here? Oh yeah, okay. What's the name of this place again? Can't remember what it's called. We were here the other day in one of the series. How's our capacity? Great. Got great capacity, don't we? I mean, we could go in here. I just can't remember what it's called. Settler. She's got a 10mm pistol. Got some first aid items. Can't use that while in combat. There's a door here, isn't there? Let's go in here. Fort Hagen, that's it. Usually full of synths, isn't it? Oh yeah, the old shopping cart thing again. I've already heard footsteps already. So there's obviously going to be a load of...
No bobby pins.
Oh, really? Is this an auto pistol? Oh wow, I just told everybody where I am, didn't I? Mind you, we got a tourniquet, so that was probably worth it.
Are you attempting an ambush?
Oh no.
Please reveal yourself.
Oh well, I've chosen my side. This is as good as it gets.
Contact detected. Possibly.
3 bullets.
Would appear my target has disappeared.
Wasn't worth it, was it? Wasn't worth it coming in here to take on these synths. How many bloody bullets did I fire at that
Understand. You are hiding because
that
of
thing?
you cannot remain
That
undetected
lock.
for long.
I recommend against hostile action.
Headshots are
I
brutal.
am detecting stealth activity.
Are you? Is that what you're detecting? Did you see that? That was sneaky. He just stuck his little head around the corner there. Didn't get him. Did I? Oh, I did. Bloody got him. Alright, we picked up a few guns here. Should we just retreat? Isn't there turrets around here? Oh yeah, we're not doing this. No chance. No. Absolutely no chance. With no armour. Hardly any ammo. Absolutely no chance. I'll call that a little win. That's a little win, that is, guys. Hopefully they don't follow us out that door. They might do, you know. I hit him. Got no more bullets. Retreat. Now there's a good chance they'll keep pursuing us for a little bit, so let's get the hell out of here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm dead. I'm absolutely dead. Am I? Am I dead? It's a problem in life, isn't it, when you don't know if you're alive or dead? Know what I mean? That's a boom bug. That's an explode. Everything just wants to kill me in this world. Oh my god. Alright guys, I'm going to give myself a fighting chance, okay? I'm going to let myself equip an energy weapon. Holy potatoes. This is intense. I absolutely love it. Okay, so are we going for a rifle? I mean, we could, couldn't we? These are all different, aren't they? That's automatic. Should we go auto? Probably a good idea, eh? Mind you, that does a lot more damage. I don't know how good these are against synths, but I would imagine they'd be pretty good. Got another light bleed. That means we're about to die, you know. Unbelievable. Where is he? Where is he? Bloody Terminator pursuing us. So he should, though. That's how they should work. Synths, when they get a lock on you, should not leave you. They should track you until, well, one of you's dead, you know? Oh, man. I'll fight him if I can see him. Otherwise, I'm just running. I'm trying to figure out which direction I'm going here. I don't even know where I am. Well, anyway, we need to go this way because we've got a light bleed, so we need a bandage. That's a railway rifle. What's that noise? Why is it making that noise? Mate, I didn't know laser pistols sounded that good, you know. Laser rifles, I mean. Come on, please have a bandage. Have a bandage. Yes, he does too. He's got a bandage. Come on, where are we? Oh, I know where we are. Well, we're still alive, guys, and we're actually not insanely far away from Sanctuary here, so... You know. I guess we've got a slim chance of making it through this. As soon as I say that, I'm getting shot at again. Now, I'm in love with this experience, guys, okay? But here's a problem. I'll be totally honest with you. So the way this Nomad mod list is set up, we're not going to be able to build, like we can't make use of the regular settlements, you know? Because, so the mod list author, obviously, the mod's called Nomad. His intention was to create a, well, an experience where you've got to be a nomad, and there's a few like player home settlements, which are just limited settlements. Oh, we're bleeding again. Didn't pick up another bandage, did I? Running into Milork territory here. Oh dear. What does energy weapon do against the Milork's face? I wonder. Sounds meaty as, doesn't it? Milork might attack my furry friends. More bullets. More bullets incoming. So, yeah, you know, we don't really get to build like a proper settlement, unfortunately. Which is a real pain, because, you know, for this series, obviously we're going to be going down the road of when we can get our character to a safe base, a safe location, which, from what I understand at the moment, is Diamond City for us. Okay, the bleeding might have just stopped. If we could stop here for a second. Yeah, bleeding actually wore out. Let's give ourselves a minute here to recuperate. So when our character Ahab here can get himself probably to Diamond City to settle there. I can't see any movement. Oh wow. What is even shooting at us from that? From where, and where is it shooting at us from? So, you know, his first real milestone is making it to Diamond City to get himself the little building that's there, whatever it's called. Dugout? No, not the home plate. Yeah, there are others modded in as well. However, you know, it's not going to be a proper settlement, unfortunately. It's a real shame the way this mod list is set up. It's not going to be possible for me to, well, fix that, change it. It's not a simple case of taking a mod out or putting a mod in. It's a deep edit, which means it's been designed as a kind of fundamental part of the mod list, which affects a lot of other elements of the mod list. Do you know what I mean? It's like you can lose a finger, yeah, you can chop off a finger and it's fine, but you can't go pulling out your major, you know, your intestines or your lungs without some serious, well, biological manufacturing or something. You know what I'm trying to say. Should have just left him alone, shouldn't I? So, what I'm getting at is, I will be using this mod list as inspiration. After we're finished with this series, we'll carry on for a bit. We've got to get Ahab to Diamond City, don't we? Now, there's something else that's coming up for me now. That's Corvega. Which means we're probably about to die, because there's a big group of ghouls around here as well. So, what we're going to do with Mr. Ahab here is, when it comes time for us to gamble on being able to get from Sanctuary to Diamond City, which is where we are. We were looking for another base. Right, but I think, I don't know, the world's just mental, isn't it? The world's just absolutely mental. We could potentially still go that way, but what I'm going to say here is, for now, what I think we're going to do is, we're going to keep doing raids along this fashion, living in the basement, the loot cellar of of Sanctuary. And when the time comes that we feel that we're ready to move to Diamond City, I don't know when that'll be, by the way, probably still a little while away, we're going to gamble Mr. Ahab's life and the series. I do this occasionally in some of my series that I do as the series is developing. We're going to gamble his life, and potentially it's going to be a proper permadeath experience, so we won't do a raid. We've just got to make it from our cellar in Sanctuary to Diamond City. One life, one chance. If we die on the way there, he's gone. His character's gone. The series comes to an end. We've done this a few times before. Sometimes we make it through, sometimes we don't, and that's it. I won't go into too much detail, right, but if you want to see one of the coolest experiences I've ever had in gaming, and an example of what I'm talking about here, multiple examples throughout the series, go and watch Zombieland Conquest Reanimated on the channel if you haven't already seen it. Marcus, Fallout 4. Anyway, so that's one thing we're going to do. I'm about 99% sure, maybe 98% sure that that's what we're going to do with him. Part of the reason for that being that, you know, these shows can go on, these series can go on basically indefinitely. And I need to keep changing things up. I need to keep the content kind of flowing and evolving. For my own interest, and at the same time for your interest, you know. For the people of the channel who, the viewers of the channel who want to keep seeing different gameplay and different experiences unfolding. Sometimes these long stories are amazing and very, very gripping, and there's a real draw to that too. But at the same time, sometimes they're not very deep and it's just kind of gameplay focused. And so, you know, a short series is better, 10, maybe 15 episodes. So part of it being I need to move him on soon-ish. Another reason being I want to do what we're doing here with the full settlement building eventually, so that we pick a settlement location in the game, in the world, and we settle there, and we turn it into our TARKOV home base, and then we raid the world, and we gather supplies, bring it back, and build a settlement with other NPCs and stuff, you know. So we're just not going to be able to do that with this series, unfortunately. But what we can do is get ourselves... We can see Ahab's story through to a foreseeable, a reasonable ending. Maybe not an ending, but a reasonable kind of break where we can move on from him for a bit. Either to get him to Diamond City or, yeah, he dies on the way. Have we got settlers here, have we? What's going on right now? Do we have settlers in Sanctuary? No, we don't. Who are these people? We don't have settlers in Sanctuary. Is that bridge protecting me, is it? Could not hit one single shot. Oh, Codsworth's here. Remember, we lose all our gear here. Now, there is a little bit of a cheesy way we could deal with this. Obviously. I could be depositing all my gear inside that container there and then going and pick it up again. And, you know, okay, it's a valid tactic, but I just don't want to do that. What's going on, Codsy? Mr. Codsworth? Should I just bolt here? Sure. What am I even thinking, hanging around here? Got a light bleed. Now, one of the things I've had to do, which I've mentioned before, is the heavy bleed system. When you die with a bleed and then respawn back at your home base, you, well, you keep bleeding out. So I've stored a bunch of med kits. Mate, these people, these raiders, what are they doing? They're trying to take over my base or what? Okay, successful raid complete. See, I told you we could do it. Occasionally we can do it. So what I'm going to allow myself to do, because we've gotten back to our base, alright, raid. Oh wait, that's for heavy bleeds. Well, okay, I'm going to use it anyway, because so is this. So this is the gear that I've given myself just to negate the heavy bleeds when we die, after we die and respawn here. So it's consoled in, okay? However, I totally forgot we even had this. This will work. We've got a light bleed. We've got an injured head. But yeah, I tell you what, we'll also, though, potentially stop bleeding. We're not that severely damaged. So let's just drop our gear off here. See what we got. A couple pistols, another pistol, few Institute pistols, an Institute rifle with a few cells. I feel like I've got a few more cells. MF cells, that's microfusion. Yeah, sweet. Some NATO rounds, very good. More shotgun shells. It would be nice to find a shotgun right now. We've got quite a few of those. I could get one of those from Concord, couldn't we? Went to the museum in Concord. So, drop off all our junk. See, our junk's absolutely getting up there. Nothing else there. All this stuff. Technical document. What's the deal with that? I read that last time and it spawned a flipping... what do you call it? Armored zombie. Was that what that did that? Is that what did that? I don't actually know if that's what did that. Relieves contusion, heals head. I'm going to drop these off. These cigarettes we can use to save, which is a bit weird, but it's part of the mod list. A few more packs of cigarettes. They also have value. 12. It's not the best, but it's something. Damage resistance. It's good. Okay, we picked up a fair bit of gear here. Let's just drop everything we're not. Ooh. Robot chess piece. This is why I really like this mod list. It's really nicely set up with some interesting gear. You know? We're very encumbered. Yeah, it's got some very interesting gear, and we're not even seeing the half of it yet. We are level 9, I think. So we're not even seeing half of it. The next level's probably level 15 before stuff starts to spawn. New stuff, better stuff starts to spawn, you know? Now, we've got plenty of water. Keep the wild corn. Let's keep the food on us. Maybe not the wild corn. Let's keep this. Alright, so we've got home base. See how the bleed stopped? The bleed has stopped. Can't hear the sound effect anymore. You might not be able to hear that anyway unless you're wearing headphones, but the bleeding has stopped. So, heal with mannitol, ibuprofen or morphine, hemostatic gauze, ibuprofen, TXA or blood transfusion kit. Heal it with ibuprofen or morphine. So a bottle of ibuprofen right now would just be legendary. Okay, so give me a second. And here we go once again, back out into the mix. So, as I was saying before I went on that little explanatory rant, I'm going to use this mod list to rebuild. Sorry, I'm gonna use this mod list as a base to build a, let's just call it a full settlement building version of this. Okay, there will have to be some quite serious alterations to the list, but it'll be, you know, if you imagine with our analogy before about you can lose a finger, you can chop off a finger. Well, I'll probably have to chop off a few limbs, but the body, you know, the body in general will still be working. We might have to put in a few kind of artificial organs, but it'll be there, and it'll be stable. Might even be a little bit more stable than this. A little bit less frame ratey, you know? Where are we right now? I wonder how many times you've heard me ask that question in this series so far. Where the heck are we? So for anyone wondering, yeah, I still can't loot animal corpses because the knife that we have, well, it's a family heirloom. Old Ahab refuses to use it on animals. It's only for people, okay? Or, well, enemies, not animals. Getting a little bit hot in this room it is. So, I didn't do a super in-depth look over the weapons that I've brought with me, actually. I've got a Molotov and a frag, a rifle with 30 rounds and a knife. Okay, it's good enough. Do we still look cool? We sure do. We look really cool. Right, what have we got in here? More glorious junk. Plus, you know, we've got Starfield coming up too soon, don't we? So, alright, there was another thing I wanted to explain amongst the amongst all of those words I just gave to you a moment ago. We're starting up another kind of well, Zombieland Conquest Reanimated is my baby. If you had to ask me the most memorable moments so far, that Deathclaw was running away from that guy. There's two of them over there. Who is this guy? Oh, I need to know. If two Deathclaws are scared of him, obviously we need to know who this guy is. That Deathclaw was limping away, running away in fear for its life. This could be a settler. I don't know. It's probably not. It's probably a raider, isn't it? So yeah, Zombieland Conquest Reanimated is absolutely my baby. And so, I'm having another baby, guys. And this one's gonna be well, a good baby. All right. I learned a lot of lessons the last time I had a baby, and so this time I'm gonna be a better daddy, you know. So we just picked up quite a bit of nice gear here. Why are there so many death claws? So my new baby is going to be called Zombieland. I don't know if it's going to be called Zombieland Extraction or Zombieland Conquest Extraction. I think you know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to stick with the whole, let's call it like a brand, Zombieland Conquest. It's going to be a brand, alright? So it'll probably be called Zombieland Conquest Extraction.
No bobby pins.
Whereby, well, there's a whole deal to it. So we use the Ground Zero mod list, and we slightly alter the way that it's set up. Well, slightly, dramatically alter it, so that it's the Ground Zero zombie overhaul for the whole Commonwealth, but there are still NPCs. We just picked up a shotgun. There are still NPCs and quests. The vanilla, all the vanilla NPCs and quests, similar to this. What's going on here? But there's a whole Feral Ghoul expansion, zombie apocalypse overhaul, and we're gonna create a character, and it's gonna have a story. It's gonna be a proper character development experience. Very psychological, you know. We're going to get in the head of the character.
Out of bobby pins.
And cultivate their personality. And force them to make choices. I haven't thought about the character yet, so I don't know what sort of character it's going to be. All of my most, what's the word, emphatic, sort of powerful, impactful characters seem to have really complex and deep psychology, and very often are bordering on the edge of total insanity / psychopathy. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing very soon indeed, and that's... Mate, I don't even know what is happening in my life right now. What is happening in this universe? I'll have that skull. What other weapons have we got? Have I got anything a little bit more meaty? Well, that's meaty, isn't it? So's that. None of these have got bullets. I've got 6 bullets in total. Well, obviously we're going to rock the shotgun. Oh, holy potatoes. I've got to take him on. It'd be nice if I could hit him, wouldn't it? It'd be epic. This guy's Michael Jackson moonwalking out the church. Can he not turn around in here? We are in trouble. I'm pretty sure I had some ammo, my man. I'm really pretty sure I just had some ammo. Okay. Yeah, I did. Oh, it was both the same gun. Okay, well, I missed all my shots. Running for it, guys. Mr. Guru. Running. Running the other way. Going in this house. Can I make it inside this house, please? Come on. Inside the house. So yeah, we're going to have an absolutely mental time, and we're going to get properly mental in our character, and it's going to be fun. So, this is me taking about 20 minutes to tell you that we don't want to spend too long with Mr. Ahab here, because we've got Starfield coming up, and we've got the new series coming up, and there is a super duper top secret special surprise, which I have not yet been able to reveal to you guys. But actually, by the time this episode airs, you probably already know what that is. So, I'll just leave it at that, just in case you don't for some reason. So yeah, there's all sorts going on the channel. And I'm stuck inside a house surrounded by deathclaws. And it's almost the end of the video. I wasted... Those shots were terrible, weren't they? Those shotgun shots. I actually shot over his head, I think, twice. Trying to twitch up, and I was twitching up too high. Reckon I could knock him out? Right, well, we're just going to have to run for it, obviously. But I don't know which way to go, because I don't know where we are. How did he get through that fence? Oh, that was another one, wasn't it? Oh, what? Yeah, just... I'll take some super mutants as well. Sure, why not? It's great fun, guys. It really, really is. It's really great fun. But it's bloody tough. Especially when you got no stamina. You get cloth from them as well. I hadn't noticed that. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, we've leveled up, have we? Well, that's good. Getting a fair few resources here. So another element of what we're doing here, which could be tweaked. Playing with basically no respawn. So the world doesn't respawn. The loot of the world doesn't respawn. Or it does, but it takes... Robot model part 43. It takes so long that we'll never see it. We'll never see it respawn. It's like 300 in-game days or something like that. Which is not Tarkov, is it? That's not Tarkov. The loot respawns randomly every single time you play the game, Tarkov. So, that's something we could do. We could set it so that every single day in-game all the loot respawns. Which would potentially change the gameplay up. I guess it would make it a bit easier, wouldn't it? You'd have a lot more loot. I don't think I like this place. I absolutely don't like this place. We came in here once, didn't we? That was a massive mistake going back in there. They had those invisible pursuers. Whatever they're called. I think I'm going the right way. Maybe. I hope. How much time have we got left? Yeah, we've picked up a little bit of ammo. A little bit of stuff here. What am I looking for right now? Do I not have the time item again? I don't, do I? Oh well. We're probably about halfway through the raid, I'd say. I'm hearing gunshots again. We don't have any ammo for any of our weapons, do we? No, we've got a couple of throwables. Throwables slash droppables. Got gunners up here. These guys, these are the ones that turn invisible. Have you ever looked at these closely? Look, they've got... They're a mind control victim. Look, they are being controlled by rad roaches. These rad roaches have pierced their way into the mind slash also brain of those yeah, those creatures. So you're actually fighting rad roaches. Oh my god, I'm literally running towards the gunfire. I'm just dodging all these bullets, aren't I? Somehow. I don't know how. Times like this that make me feel like... You know how occasionally you get the accidental god mode enabled somehow? Like it's a bug. It's a bug that happens sometimes. Especially in modded games. Kind of weird. So we're at the Concord here. Found our way to Concordia. And I think, since we are about at the end of the episode, this would be an appropriate time to run. Wait, this isn't Concord, is it? No, it's not. Lexington is all the way over there. This is the place I was before. Yep, okay, alright, never mind. I got very confused then. I thought we'd come at the top of Concord. Probably shouldn't be swimming around in here either. But is there another way around here or what? Maybe I'll go this way. Just splashing around in the water, don't mind me. Raccoon trash eater. Yeah, we're in a similar situation to what we were before. Similar position. But we did encounter quite a bit of gunfire, if you remember. So this can potentially be a problem. Looks like a lot of... Oh yeah, the super mutants are still wandering around. They haven't seen us this time though. Well, there's one. Well, I guess we're about to find out if I can still die. What's happening here? There's some sort of weird shit going down, isn't there? Super mutant doesn't want to fight me. They're acting so odd. What's going on? The game's acting real strange, isn't it? Has it bugged out? Well, let's just keep going this way, see what happens. Super mutants seem to be aware of me. Well, awareness doesn't seem to be the problem. Yeah, I feel like it might have bugged out, guys, because unless I'm just being extremely lucky here, which is weird and unlikely. Pick the makeshift SMG. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll roll with it. Didn't accidentally activate anything, did I? No. How bizarre. Unless we're just being extremely lucky and I managed to dodge every single one of these bullets so far. It's either that or... yeah. Maybe the main mod has bugged out somehow. We're not taking any damage. I don't know, let's roll with it anyway. Could just be a little freebie. Freebie for us. Freebie win. It's nice to win every now and then, isn't it? Bloody character's non-stop panting all the time, isn't he? Always out of breath. Yeah, because with the Deathclaw as well, when we were with the Deathclaw in that church, it didn't hit us. But it looked like it should have. Maybe a few times. It looked like it should have. I thought I was just being lucky, managing to escape, but it's kind of weird. Huh. What if I'm really a ghost? What if I've really already died? What if the Deathclaw got me and ate me? And really I'm just a wandering ghost wandering around the earth, not really aware that I'm dead. Ever thought about that? You know, if you died before, and now you're in this body that you're in, wandering around, and you don't remember that you died. Do you ever think about that? Is that too deep? I know people have those thoughts, and they're just like, huh, yeah, okay, it's an interesting thought, but think about it. If it was real, imagine if that was the case. What if that is the case? What would that mean? What would be the implications for your existence? I'm getting too deep now, aren't I? You know, people talk about reincarnation. If that's real, then you can have your own view on it, but let's just say it is real. And that means, like, you're technically like a ghost now, aren't you? Because you died before. And then you came into this... well, wherever ghosts go, or wherever people go when they die, people think they become ghosts. Well, that's what you are now. You're that. So you're actually dead. You're actually dead right now. I don't know why I felt like I needed to try and shoot back at that that bomb then, but it just seemed appropriate. Yeah, weird thoughts, isn't it? Cool though. Anyway, am I killable or not? Or am I a ghost? It's funny too because they call that bug like the ghost bug or something. There is an easy way to fix it. I just don't know if it's happening or not. Should we test it? Should we risk everything right now? Oh, it's one of those spiders. No, I can get hit. Wait. Yeah, I can still get hit. Look. Oh, I've got a light bleed. Shit. Wow, almost just lost everything. These things are really tough, aren't they? Do you remember? I've got no ammo. No wonder these guys are shooting away at it. 1,000 bullets an hour. Oh my goodness me. Let's just try and outrun it. It's still following me, that's why they're shooting at me. So I must have just dodged all of those bullets from before. I guess this is where the boom bugs live. Yeah, I must have just dodged every single one of those bullets earlier. Wait, no, are we losing health or not? Obviously I've been hurt because I'm bleeding. But we don't seem to be losing health. We are. We are. Yeah, we are. We did lose health then. Alright. Okay, so I'm not hallucinating. I'm also not cheating by accident. Or on purpose. But we don't seem to be losing health from this bleed effect. So, I feel like the main mod... You can watch me do this, just in case you ever run into any issues. The main mod might have run into a problem. So, okay, the refresh is now complete. So we've just regained a little bit of health, so that the mod can refresh. I have to turn that off now. Oh wait, we're still bleeding. Huh. Yeah, still bleeding, and now we are losing health. Well, that was a smart thing to do, wasn't it? I should have. That's the problem. I'm very honest. Anyway, I didn't know it was going to do that, but doesn't matter. I think we'll make it. Plus, I think the light bleed will wear off before we get back to Sanctuary. So that's what was going on. There was a bit of a bug with the main mod. Do you reckon we're going to make it? Place your bets. Place your bets now in the comments. I'll pick, and you have to be honest. This is the thing, right? If you're not honest, we can't have this kind of fun, can we? If you're not going to be honest about what I'm about to say, then you'll ruin it. You ruin it for me. You ruin it for everybody else who's going to be honest. Don't be that person, alright? You're better than that. I know you are because you watch my channel. Place your bets now. Oh, we've stopped bleeding, so it doesn't matter anymore. We just stopped bleeding. Well, if we're not bleeding, of course we're going to make it, right? Did I go the wrong way then? I mean, anything can happen. It's kind of... It's a little bit nice to have a clear kind of road in front of you, isn't it? It's nice, but at the same time, there's a little part of me that thinks, well, is this a bit easy now then? But the problem is, we're still using the real AI mod, and we still have the hunters. The hunters active, so at any time, also... Oh, at any time they could What's that noise? What am I hearing? That was such a strange sound. It sounded like a radio from a really... like hearing a radio from a distance. So we've got the hunters to worry about. We've also got well, the fact that real AI is in, so that the enemies could be everywhere. I'm not sure if I've got the settlement attack system mod in. If I haven't, I'll put it in. I'll put it in after this episode, so when we set up a settlement of some kind. I figure it works. I figure it works with home-based settlements, player home settlements. Oh, I've just remembered there was another mod I was supposed to put in, another one of SKK's mods, where we can have like a mobile workbench. So that, I'll do that as well after this episode. So that might actually allow us to build settlements, or it does, but not. I don't know if it's full settlements, but we get a mobile workbench anyway. Alright, anyway, I've kind of rambled a little bit in this episode, but I tend to do this when I don't sleep, so... You know, it's not a problem, is it? Ladies and gentlemen, that's 2 successful raids in one episode. I don't think we've done that before. Is this a sign? That was literally 30 minutes too, exactly halfway. Is this a sign that things are on the up? It's hard to say, isn't it? But I do know one thing. We got a shotgun, and that was brilliant because we now have... well, a sufficient amount of ammo for a gun. 21 of those also isn't bad. But everything else is just pretty miserable, isn't it? We do have a shotgun. What else do we got with damage? Does a bit of damage. this thing too, which is a pistol. It's not really much use to us right now. 7.62, no. 10mm, no. I mean, the 22 rounds, yeah, but for this, no, it'll be gone in 3 seconds. So, that's that. We've got a travelling leather coat and a harness. You know what? Right now, I feel like I've been out in the apocalypse and I've just been out there raiding. This is a good thing about this mod that people don't realise in this type of environment here. Tarkov, it's okay, alright, it's the raid mechanic, you go out, but then you get back to your base and you're just looking at a menu the whole time. And in Tarkov, you're looking at a menu and you build your workbenches or you set your electricity up in a menu, and then your character in the raid has better stats or whatever it is, some sort of buff. But here I'm properly going out to gather gear, supplies that we need to build a proper settlement, which we're going to manually build, and then recruit settlers who we can recruit to go with us and fight with us out in the raids as well. Although to do that we'll have to come back and recruit them from the raid. I don't think we can. I don't know if you have a companion. This is what we've got to test. If you have a companion and you initiate a raid, yeah, I think there's a rule where it takes the companions and just sort of pauses them out of the way for a little bit. But I don't know what happens if you're on a raid and then you recruit a companion partway through the raid. I don't know about that. Anyway, lots of interesting questions for lots of interesting problems, don't you think? Now, one thing I want to do right this very second is save. And another thing I want to do right this very second is test out this weird technical document that we've got. Because last time it spawned, I think it spawned an armoured zombie. I can't equip this item. Well, can I drop it and then equip it? Is that a thing? Oops. Didn't mean to do that twice. Well, I don't know what happened last time, but somehow an armoured zombie ended up my butt cheeks after I pressed that, so maybe that was just a bug or just a very strange coincidence. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, please remember what I said about SKK's Tarkov mod. Please, if you are inclined towards this type of gameplay, you like Fallout 4, you like Escape from Tarkov, maybe you've played the SKK mod, maybe you're playing it because of this video, have a think about, do you want to see it go to the next level? Reach out to the mod developer, leave your comments down below. It wasn't long ago, it was a few days ago, he said to me, you know, if there's people out there that want to play it, I'm happy to engage with them. I put a post out on the SP Tarkov Reddit, which I've never done before, I've never posted on Reddit before, just letting people know about it. Single player Tarkov mod for Tarkov, letting them know about this, because honestly I think what SKK would do with this mod would be game changing for a lot of people who really like the raid system, to then implement that on top of some sort of very hardcore tactical mod list. And they exist for Fallout 4, and they're starting to exist more and more and more, because, well, the modding scene for Fallout 4 is just incredible, and the tactical combat gunplay element is really kind of has really locked in after all these years of mods developing and working. There's some incredible stuff happening at the moment, which is super fun. And to then bring that tactical raid combat system into Fallout 4, for me it would be the cherry on the cake for Fallout. I would be kind of done with what I would want to see in Fallout. We've got the zombie stuff, we've got the great tactical combat. I'm ready to start eating dessert Starfield, you know, start tucking into Starfield and return to Fallout 4 when I want that really great experience. Anyway, a little bit of a ramble to finish the video. Thank you for watching. Please do remember, consider reaching out to SKK over on the Nexus mods. There is a link down below. Put the comments in the video down here, and then I can talk to him and tell him go and look at the comments and see what people want, because it's just good stuff. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please do come back again very soon. Goodbye for now.